Assalamu alaikum, this is me Senpai Ganusan. I'm your host Senpai playing out there in So Far So Good. Yeah, finally find the spot and I was recording. Then there was something horrible happened. Horrible recording was stuck because memory card of mine is getting full, and when I see the videos, it's got huge videos, a lot of videos. So first of all, I'm gonna be post them, then I'm gonna be see it. Okay, first explore the room. Open beaches. Okay, you check it levels and it has little oxygen restriction, oxygen 31%. Easy to afflict little the sun. Go toward the doors. You return to the sunset. Use the propulsion instant to reach the crystal vessel. Use the propulsion instant to reach the crystal. Next clings to you. You engage the propulsion. Oh, I forgot to read from this. I open the B chest. You need next to help you unlock the chest. An astronaut suit from ancient time. It looks huge and cumbersome. Feverishly you check its levels and it has little oxygen and the reaction propulsion system has little pressure. Oxygen 31. Take the propulsion module from the suit. It's not easy and you roughly tear off the module after some quickly die. You have your hands stretched in compressed gas to use the propulsion. Oxygen 27. Share the oxygen with Nick 6. You find the oxygen valve and you start by giving some to Nick. She gave you a strange look with the warmth that you haven't yet seen from her. Wow, cute. Nice. You take a half, it's not much, but it will keep you going. Wow. Oxygen 47%. Go toward the dull brightness. You return to your viewpoint, absorbing the crystal ship. It's gradually draw further and further away. Oxygen 39%. Use a propulsion sinister to reach the crystal vessel. Next clings to you. You engage the propulsion, accelerating steadily, reducing the distance between you and the ship. Fantastic! It's huge. You correct your course with the last of the gas direct you toward the short crystal scale. Looks like we might be able to open. Ready for impact? It's hard. You are hurt, but in one piece. And when you lift your head, disaster next has rebounded off the vessel and slowly drifting away into space. Oh fuck! Leap forward to Nix. Open the scale airlock. Tie the hose to protection and attach to yourself. I will attach the hose first. You feverishly tie the hose around the scale around your waist and Nix drift further away. Oxygen 35%. Leap forward to catch the snakes. I finally grab her. You jump forward with all your strength toward the Nix and manage to catch her up by the waist. You continue straight into space. The hose to which attach has reached its limit and its tension slowly propels through the spring-like defect once more toward the vessel. Next, exchange a look solemn gratitude with you. Oxygen 31%. Open the scale airlock. You try to open the scale. It seems to be more than you can handle. Next move next to you pushes the scale with you with the rush of the air that vibrates right through you. You are engulfed into ship. Weak gravity pulls you into the floor. The crystalline cockpit emits the gentle blue light inside. The ghostly sound resonates throughout. Next, remove her helmet and breathes in. You copy her schedule, but better than asphyxiating inside the spacesuit. The atmosphere is foul, saturated with the Methane and thrill, but breathable. Were they transporting cows in this thing or something? You are in mental corridor which opens to large noisy room beyond the crystalline curtain. Alright, explore the visual. You push back certain nets for some light lunar. Wow, this is huge. You are stunned what you seen before you. Your footbridge overlooks a dense crowd to unknown, incredible, diverse life forms. Flirting creature, huge group of sea slugs, metal birds, tendrils, large visible echoes, many other forms too exotic for your eyes to comprehend. Words of insufficient to describe their shape, color, their small and diverse cries. The crowd ignores you completely. A sphere of the light surrounding two engraved rings concept inspect you, then risk it. Makes you upset. Observe the alien. Is everything alright? I'm lost. She removed a chain with cross from the beneath her clothes. She holds up between her hands. You understand? Fucking speaker. I was reading and my mic is far from it. God damn it. Well, you guys see it, so I can't read it again. Fucking mic. Is everything alright, Nix? I'm lost. She removed the chain of the cross beneath her clothes she holds up between her. You understand now, these aliens are intelligent and they roam countless worlds and don't believe in same God as Nix. Can the God continues to exist? Have you ever seen this type of life form? No, never. I'm lost. For so long we have believed that it was impossible for there to be any other form of life. We just found dozen, making my head spin. There's something else, she's worried. Observe the alien. To look at them is nothing more than an incomparable mass. So and vaguely humanoid, possibly even intelligent. Your attention is practically drawn to a group of small blonde beings with the blue mirror in the place of the face, occupied the materializing images above their head. Observe aliens. The time you notice the Ferris looks perfectly still in segment and awake. With the footage as you go, she does this. Observe the alien. There's a big elephant with a trunk, blue skin, and 6 pairs of red eyes. They look at you, talk about you among themselves. Okay, go. Okay, see the insect fingers. You walk. Okay, this one is fucked up. You walk around the cube as a large washing machine. The hands are the pass and the insects seem immobile. First of all, I will save this game. I have no trust on this shit. Touch the insect. You are bringing your hand up to the carpet insect and a human hand gently turns you away. The creature is zero. Nothing can over them and their sleep is scared. Don't touch them if you want to leave. The words are spoken with a guttural accent far removed from the American English and implanted in your brain. The creature that spoke them is almost a human, completely lacking in muscle. He has very human head on a skeleton covered with skin, a dynamic skeleton composed of robot centipedes runs over his skin and strengthens his movement by antisepting them. He is monstrous, but his eyes are gentle. As a horrible finishing touch to this awful tableau, a large black three-legged spider is attached to his body. Oh, Oh God, who are you? I am a Jack, and he indicates sleeping spider, its abundant giving it breathes. He is my trip. He examines you and next from the top of the bottom. Where are we? Excuse me, who are you? Nix take a step forward. I am Nix from America and this is the race of the Europa. Jack thinks deeply for a moment and then asks, America and Europe as in as the arc of the legend. America is a planet, a small prosperous moon, but we are descended from the ark. Jack carries this trip. He knows that Nix is telling the truth. Could you arrange for me the visit to America next? Nix nods. Take me back to my planet and our world will be open to you. Jack extends the skeleton hand. I am going to Point Carolina Constraint Exploration Mission. Remember Nix, Americans keep their word. Nexus turned to you with a meaningful look as she shake his head. Americans keep their words. And to answer your question, we were vessel telegrams. Point Carolina. That's our destination of station originally founded American, but it's mostly used for other races. I've got everything I need from trade there. You will need to go in front of before we slip into the gate night. There of the species from the creature like a human that don't hold up with great pressure changes. Okay, a trip? It's highly sensitive creature, affectionate. They can detect lies and it detects the gates of night. I'm cartographer and explorer. The trip sensing and it's being talked about sequels. We have been interviewed by a huge raven-shaped weasel, the mythical creature. You mean the blackbird? The mythical animal, there are the secret people, perhaps human, led by the heroes whose names are unknown. Horatio, little brother, Nihil, legends. They have flying cities and raven-shaped weasel. They live in the relics of forgotten empires. In the Ark of Europa? Oh, certainly, if the mythical Ark exists. Where can they be found? Their world is also a legend. We only know its name rarely. A cartographer, Jack responded proudly. Yes, it's an art and a trade within a charts of the travel. These holes from now on the world and to another distance. World become much closer. We need correctly map route that don't necessarily match to geographic reality. And many worlds and the gates are secret. Our maps are metaphorical, full of symbols. On the map system which we currently is in the blue eyes of the dragon. In home page is a gas giant. Can I have the copy of this map? This map is my most precious passion. Only one and I exist solely of the interrupted. The gate of night. Jack seemed troubled by this question. I am amazed you don't know about it. They are big holes in space-time. Life left behind by the passage of the gods. We use them to travel from one world to other. Oh, teleport. A telegram is they don't look like a devotees to me. The gods control everything in our lives. They are guardians. They support us in our research and they never show themselves. But a god is just about to arrive at a Point Carolina. I want to see when I get the foolish ambition of one day finding the world of the gods. Next cheese. You shouldn't invoke the name of the Creator so lightly. I believe in one God, the Father Almighty, maker of heaven and earth, of all things visible and invisible. Jack looks embarrassed. Are you talking about old religion? You are still practice that in America. Fascinating. I don't want to attack your faith, but with all due to respect, we have gods multiple here. And when you understand what they are and what they do, you won't able to call them by any other name. Go. Go. You tread your way between the clouds whose skulls curse and senselessly enormous 12 eyes sway around you like a giant elephant lifting the trunk. Mihailudin Ajildin Ovaldeneke. Why can I understand you but not with the other races? We all have our known language. Human descended from the Ark of Europe speak American. Between the races, we use the language of the god. It's a rudimentary, but it works. How can I learn this language, gods? The best way is to learn it by yourself. The word "wata" is distorted American English. What that mean? What does that mean? What does it mean? Use it so much as you need. You don't seem very human. Jack looks offended. I have spent my life 1 point Phoenix in anti-gravity station around dying sun. My body shows my origin, my history, it's my pride. I'm a human. Look at yourself. You look like you lived on an anomalous planet with low gravity around center sun. Your leg morphologically devastated. It's chilling. It's a speak of your leg. Life experience, your body wish list. I don't come to Ark America. I come from Ark of Europe. There was an Ark of Europe. Where is it? I hope you could tell. Okay. See the trailer. Water Island. The strange being touches you gently, and for an instant you see in your mind the image of flesh-eating planet that fades and becomes covered in ashes, becoming a completely dark, lifeless. Christopher. They repeats to you. Nahalanjan Ajandan death. Vata lens at the create points at you. You. They repeats you. You agenda death instance. Vata agenda. They bring touches you gently and you feel an emotional and mental want overcome you. Love. You love death. That repeats to you. You love death. Vata lemicurixins. The alien points at its body with its trunk. Body. Oh. You love death bodies. As repeats. You love death body? No. No. After short silence, some rocking back to forth, and 12 eyes declare the body to love humans. Vata nibbings. The creature point at you and nicks. Couples. The repeats couples. Body love couple. Go. See the insect finger. You walk on the cube as you pass through. See the in front of the vessels. Jack show you the location of the stairs distance. You declare distance. Jack show you the location of the stasis area, the large blue places of the grave being an exequitis Chantius exoskeleton already waits. You descend towards the bridge, but the floating creature you saw earlier, luminous balls surrounded by two rings. They push Jack towards the dais and throw the from in your mind. You have a once impression that the wizard belongs to them and that they don't understand, so how you come here? Finally, a clear question emerges. What are your intentions? Explain about the old rings creature. First of all, let me save this. How many minutes then? 19. Okay, 20 or 25 I will quite it. Then I will record it. See you in the next video after 20 and 25 minutes. Return to the rear of the vessel. As soon you speak your first sentence, all brings speaking to you. We don't understand you. Use the language of God. Return to the language. Okay. First of all, I have to learn the language. Then I have to go see the mirror beings. You step over the sleepy ice-colored snake. One of the small beings approaches you, and a small planet whirls around the top of its head. What are you love Zulimans? What are Zulimans? The creature points itself and the others. Mirror beings. The creature points itself and the others. Aliens. They repeats to you. You love aliens? Yes. They seem agitated. One of them say aliens love you. Then you love resurrects. What are resurrections? The being points at the space around it with certain agitation. With the flutter itself grounded, looks up. The being points at the space around it certain agitation, then flutter itself to ground and looks up. Around it and with a certain agitation. Let me see the meaning of agitation first. Okay, I find out the meaning and it's above. Okay. The being points at the above. They repeats you. Aliens love you, and do you love above? Yes. A peaceful aura illuminates from a small being, and they hum a single voice. Love above. Not a love above, it's a love God. I just say love above, god damn it. Couple love God. Couple love death of God. Couple love you. In your mind you can feel the confusion your speaker as they have no clear idea to think. Okay, in front of the visa, couple love above. In your mind you can feel that the all-being creature understand that your pilgrim like the others. They move out your way and you rejoin Jack on the blue dais. A trembling shake the crystal ship as you return the dais. An opening show the starry carpet of the cosmos broken up by the bright arm and the galaxy infinity of absolute black. Is this your first time? The vessel isn't collaborate to our morphology. Hold yourself and ready. Try to balance yourself. Hold on. Try to balance yourself. The shaking intensely and you realize that it's not a ship trembling but the very substance of reality. You have a strong feeling of being turned inside out like a glove and you fall onto your knees. You vomit several times under the curious gaze of aliens. Recover yourself. Okay, we finally teleported. That's me. And then the center of the image, embedded in the Titanic asteroid, it blinks, and the billions of the lights indicates a large population. It's a vibrate to the planet. Oh, that's a nice story. That's a cool game. Points Carolina. Try to stand up. Look at the inspiration to how. First of all, try to stand up. You don't have time. Your visual enters the structure. Point Corellia brutally as embedded itself within its opening like an organism to disgorge its occupation. You fall, roll onto the ground. Your own roommate Jack helps you up under the necks and scuffle gaze. The whistle disposes you into huge dark corridor. Okay, let me stop here. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.